welcome to India. Morning, everyone. We're at our next destination here in India. I'm currently at Agra Fort train station. I'm waiting to board my train for Jaipur. It's going to be a 4 hours ride. Yeah, a bit early. Train is at 6 in the morning, but hey, what can you do, right? So just stay tuned. Now let's go ahead. Let's visit Jaipur. Just boarded the train. Should be starting in about 30 minutes. Yeah, let's go to Jaipur. So my Uber driver just got stopped by the police, and right now I'm just waiting in Uber for him to finish with the police, so he can take me to my hotel. Yeah. Jaipur didn't start so good, right? Let's see if it gets any better. Okay, so even though we had a bit of a hiccup with the police actually pulling us over, my Uber driver had to give 100 rupees to the police officer so we can actually go ahead. I actually managed to, as you can see behind me, I managed to come to my hotel. And once again, it's very lovely place. Not as quiet, not as big room as in the previous one, but still it's extremely nice, very decent. I'll show you later on the courtyard, and everything else is absolutely stunning and amazing, and a pool and everything else. For now, because I'm tired, I slept once again just a few hours. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take a shower, and I'm gonna go for a sleep, and then we'll see what we're going to do. Riding in a rickshaw, and what I can already tell you, it's much cleaner and nicer than the Delhi and Agra. I'm just going to visit a few places right now. As you can see, even though you might think that this is extremely hectic, it's not as hectic for traffic as it was in Agra and Delhi. So at the moment we are at Hava Mahal in Jaipur, obviously. This structure was actually built somewhere in 1799 by Maharaja Pratap Singh, if I'm not mistaken, if I read correctly earlier on, and was built out of pink and red sandstone. If you just take a look over here, you can see the pink color, which supports what was written here. That was the structure was made by a pink and a red sandstone. Another quite unique structure and a monument. So just as I said, as you can see, two types of it. One here is red, second one on that side is pink, and it's made out of these two sandstones. At the top of Hava Mahal. Yeah. So as you can see, just in the distance, there is Hava Mahal, and at the moment we are at the place called Jantar Mantar, which is kind of astrological premises from that period of I think somewhere between 1700 and 1800. So yeah, so you can see quite interesting thing. Are there many tourists in Jaipur?
Yeah,
There are.
the summer is 50% and winter is the October, November, December, January, February is the more people tourists.
Really?
Yeah.
And when is Diwali?
Diwali is the October, November.
October, November. Okay. Do many Indian people from abroad come back to India for Diwali?
Yeah. Diwali is the big festival in India.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm sitting in a garden in my hotel right now in Jaipur, and I just ordered to have a dinner. I'm gonna be eating some chicken tikka, achari if it's not, I forgot, forgive me. And also a waiter said that the butter naan goes well with it. So at the moment I'm actually waiting for the food. Okay, so the food just arrived. I'm gonna take a bit pieces of chicken tikka, as you can see. I'm gonna put just a touch of that sauce that we got on top of it, just to see what it tastes like. It's gonna be very interesting. And I'm going to take a bit of butter naan, and let's dive. See what it looks like. Chicken is perfect. Tender, yet not dry, not moist as well, and it's spicy. Very, very, very elegant, I would say. I just dipped a bit of this chicken into the sauce once again. Very tender chicken, extremely well prepared, and spicy. Very elegant. I decided to additionally go with dessert, and I took rice pudding. It's something similar to what we have back at home, which is called sutlia. Very nice, very decent rice pudding. Yeah, I would give it 8 of 10. So today I've been a bit lazy. I didn't go anywhere because, to be quite honest, I was a bit tired because I've been running up and down for the past few days in extreme heat and under, direct sun. So today I just decided not to go anywhere, and in that sense I decided to stay at a hotel. I was just hanging around a bit in my room a bit. I was in the garden and by the pool, and I also decided to play just a bit of my favorite game, which is Football Manager. And yeah, I'm actually planning a bit later to go outside, maybe grab something for eat. I'm definitely not gonna eat, I think, Indian, because I'm quite stuffed with Indian food, so I'm gonna opt for something else most probably. And yeah, I'll go ahead, I'll take a walk, I'll see if there's anything interesting in the city later on. Not sure about it, but we'll give it a go. Let's see what it is. A bit hot. It's still very nice. So I'm just done with the pizza at Domino's. It was quite decent, to be honest. And right now, I'll just, as I said, take a walk, see if there are some nice places to visit at night, and then most probably head back to the hotel. So this is the first time since I've been in India that I have a feeling that it's a little bit more organized, the streets and everything. Because here on this particular street in Jaipur, which is, as I said earlier, much cleaner than Agra and Delhi, there are also very, very nice shops, restaurants, whatnot. Definitely. So if you take a look on this side, as you can see, there is even Adidas on that side. Even though at the beginning of this street there were just Indian brands, I managed to see Nike, Adidas, Reebok, what else, you know, but and a few other things as well. So yeah, and hi. And as I as I said, definitely much so far much nicer place than the first two cities. So this is Central Museum of Jaipur and an Albert Hall, which actually was built based on the Albert Hall that's in UK, London. It's just amazing with all the lights and everything, as you can see. So I want to talk about a few points regarding Jaipur here. First of all, I have to say that it's much nicer, much cleaner city than Agra and Delhi that I've been in before Jaipur. For the first time, I saw a proper, shopping road where you have a sidewalk and a pavement, and where you can actually freely pass by the stores and not, go on the side of the road. So yeah, cleanliness definitely one of the things to talk about regarding Jaipur. The second thing is that they are not as aggressive as people in Delhi and Agra. In terms that, for example, in Delhi and Agra, when you go to the train station or go off it, they are constantly jumping, in front of you and giving different services, offering rides and so on, and do that in an aggressive way in terms that they will stick around you for 5-10 minutes, asking questions, telling you that they are the best drivers, that they have the best rates and different things. So that's definitely something that has to be taken into account. So the third thing that I wanted to talk about are people. People in Jaipur are much more approachable. I have had several conversations with them during these 3 days. They, on the street, they say hi, they, invite you to have a chat with them for a few minutes. They genuinely ask you questions to get to know you. It was a bit hard, to get their approval to record them, because not all the times they actually want to do so. But yeah, in those terms, people of Jaipur are also very, very different from people in Delhi and Agra. And as I said, they're definitely more approachable. Though Jaipur is historically, in terms of the monuments and sightseeings, it's not as flashy as Delhi and Agra, but there are still a lot of things that you can visit, still a lot of things that you can see, and I would say that it was definitely worth it.